Hello and welcome to our presentation on supply and demand in the UK housing market. So what is supply and demand? Supply is the quantity of goods and services firms are able and willing to produce at a given price. Demand is the quantity of goods and services that consumers are able and willing to purchase at a given price. The UK housing market is currently in a state of excess demand. Excess demand is when demand exceeds supply. This means there are more houses being demanded than there are available. The excess demand is shown by the government estimating that 300,000 new homes will need to be built between 2020 and 2021, however only 216,000 were actually constructed. Why does this matter? Well, housing is a significant issue in British society that frequently makes the headlines due to its political and economic significance that has an impact on a wide range of people. So why exactly is the UK in a state of excess demand? One factor is low interest rates. According to the Bank of England, the lower interest rates are, the lower the cost of borrowing to pay for a house is, and the more people are able to afford to buy a house, thereby raising demand. Another factor is local opposition to the construction of additional homes. Due to increased congestion and the loss of greenbelt areas, people often oppose the construction of more homes in their neighbourhood. So what are the consequences of having excess demand in the housing market? House prices have risen as a result of excess demand. The ONS reports that average property prices in the UK rose 13.6% from 2021 to 2022. Housing is becoming less affordable for first-time buyers as a result of growing house prices, which contributes to an increase in generational wealth inequality. This is demonstrated by the fact that 25 to 34-year-olds earning between £22,200 and £30,600 per year, home ownership fell to just 27% in 2016 from 65% 2 decades ago. So what are the solutions to excess demand in the housing market? The British government implemented the Help to Buy Equity Loan Scheme, which was a scheme where the government provided first-time buyers with a loan starting from 20% of the price of a new build home. According to a report by the Department for Communities and Local Governments, the Help to Buy Equity Loan Scheme was introduced with the intention of providing a stimulus to the house building market by increasing the supply of housing through the building of more new homes. Has the Help to Buy scheme been a success? From when the scheme was introduced up until January 2015, the scheme generated 43% additional new homes. Neil Hudson, a housing market analyst writing for the Financial Times, says the majority of Help to Buy properties have been built in excess of what the market might have otherwise delivered. So in terms of supply, the scheme has largely seemed to have been a success. But what about house prices? According to a report by the House of Lords, the Help to Buy scheme inflates prices by more than its subsidy values in areas where it's needed the most. So although the scheme has been successful in increasing supply, it has not been successful, even detrimental, in reducing house prices and therefore increasing the generational wealth gap. So what about potential solutions? A solution that has been used in the USA and Switzerland was to give financial incentives to local governments to increase the building of new homes. Another solution that was implemented in Berlin, Germany was upzoning, whereby the local government increases the density of homes permitted to be built in a given area. That concludes our presentation on the UK housing market, and thank you for watching.